In this video, I will show you how to add and edit objects to your floor plan. Let's get started. To add an object, you need to select a room, tap on Insert, Object, and you will land in the object library. Here you will see that you have the recently used objects, then you have different categories, and if you miss some specific objects, you simply have to tap on Edit in the upper left corner and you will land to the hidden folders. So for example, you can say, I need the garage category, you will add it, and maybe you don't need the office one, so you can remove it from the main library and tap on Done once you're happy, and you will see here you have the garage folder listed. Okay, now we can go inside the doors, for example, and add something to our vestibule, the hinged door. We can duplicate the object if we have more of the same object in the same room. You cannot duplicate an object from one room to another room yet. We can duplicate it one more time. And we can, of course, rotate the object, so that's in the correct position, and maybe also this one. And if we don't like this kind of door, for example, here we also have the option to swap it with a different one. Okay, now let's go back here. I select the living room and I will insert a different object. If you don't know where to find an object, you can also look for it in the search bar. For example, we can look for a table and see what we get. And for example, I will use a table that fits the living room. Let's take this one and we can rotate it. We can position it in the space where we need it, and we can also resize it with our fingertips, right? If you have an object, for example, let's select something from the electrical object, which is probably very small, or you have difficulties in resizing it with your fingertips. Let's select the duplex outlet. You can always edit the size here from the info section. If this info section is not open, you simply double tap on the object and it will automatically open, or you select the object and open it from the eye in the upper right corner. Okay, so you have different options. And very important, if you want to include the measurement of a specific object in your PDFs, you simply have to activate these options, so you will see a yellow pin, so the dimensions will be included in your file. We can also change the project view. For example, I select the bedroom and I select a specific wall. So instead of working in 2D, I can switch and look at my project in the elevation view. And here I can tap on Insert, Object. Let's imagine that I want to add a window. I select here a window type that I like, hang window. Okay. You can see that you can move it along the wall. So for example, if you say, okay, I have enough space, I want to have more than one window, and I have still space left, maybe I want to have 3, you can also move them around to have a good idea of how it will look like in your real apartment. And then we can go back to 2D and you see that the 3 windows have been added there. We also have some objects with an irregular shape, so you can mirror them. How does it work? It's super simple. Let's select one that has this irregular shape. For example, here, as you can see, the L-shaped sofa. I can also drag and drop the object. You can see here, if I want to add more objects at the same time, I will open the info section and here I select mirror object, and you saw that it changed the direction. We could also add some more objects. For example, I select the stairway, I insert an object from here, structural, and I could add a staircase. There it is. As I did for the other objects, you can also resize it with your fingertips. You can change the direction and position it here where you need it to be. And last but not least, just to take a look at some other object, I select the bathroom and I will insert some objects from the plumbing category. There it is. So I will select a corner shower. I drag and drop it, so I don't need to open the object categories again, and I simply move the object, and maybe I want to have one more, let's say something that we can need. Of course, you can play around and add as many objects as you want. It's just for demo purposes now, so we can place them in a right position. Here we go. We can see here, we can also take a look in 3D, which is the best part. You can see that all the objects are here. If you need a specific object and you cannot find it in our library, or maybe you would like to have colored objects, you can do that in the Magic Plan Cloud with the Custom Object Manager. I will show you in a different video how to do it. I'm gonna link it down here. So if you wanna start creating your personalized 2D and 3D objects, you can do that too. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.